Alright, there we go. Oh god, the moment I turned my fan off, it immediately got hot in the room. Oh god. Let's see. How do I do this again? Like this. There we- oh god! My screen- oh god, oh god, oh god, oh god, oh god. Ah, reset! Why? Why does this always happen? It hasn't even been a freaking hour! Oh god, wait, 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 wait! Wait, where's it? Turn that off. Turn that off. That wasn't supposed to happen. What the, it's what, wait. Okay, oh no, it's still flopping. It is still flopping. My entire model just broke itself! Oh no! Okay. Hold on, I think I need to... Hold on, I think I need to exit an XR animator. This was not supposed to happen! Why is the first thing that happened the moment I come back is that my entire body breaks? Okay, it's fine. I can fix this. I can fix this. Where is... Wow, this is embarrassing. Oh god, the fact that my mouth can still move even after everything, that's horrifying. Give me 1 second, I'm just recalibrating myself. Oh, I'm alive! Okay. I just need to... there's one more issue, actually. I need to fix my... Oh god, how do I do this if I completely... Wait, I know. I'll just do the easy way out and just freaking reset my entire thing. Hold on. Let's see. Switch to the priest costume. Switch to my regular costume. And to bring myself back up. And we're clear. Alright. And I can just put myself back up here. Where am I? There we go. Ha! Yes! There we go. Hi. Hello. Hello to those to the past, those in the present, and to those in the future. Hi, my name is Lafayette Dio, and I am a guy with the bounty who was kicked out of my own territory and becoming a doll shop employee. Wow, I've said that in almost 2 months since my hiatus. Well, I guess I could call it a hiatus because the whole thing is basically me trying to focus on other endeavors besides, like, you know, besides VTubing. Like, the streaming part of VTubing. I'm still VTubing. But it's like the whole streaming portion, because it's like, I felt like I was doing more VODs than I was actually doing content, which is why I kind of stopped streaming for a while, because I was like, I need to do more content. Because, like, heck, how have I not done anything in terms of the dog shop employee part for, like, almost 6 months since my debut? So, that's why I decided what I was going to do is that I was going to focus more on the videos, and as you can see, I have 2 videos right now. One short, one long form. I'm going to, the next one, Inuyasha, I'm still working on him. Hence the reason why I'm doing the Tessaiga 3D modeling stream. But actually, he's almost done. Like, I finally went back and fixed a lot of the stuff that was going on before. So the VOD where I did his kimono, like the inner kimono, that is kind of invalidated because I went back, worked on it, watched Inuyasha while working on it, and realized that the inside of his kimono, like the inner row part, like the part where it's supposed to be sleeves, those are closed off sleeves. Those are like more modern sleeves than the ones that I was doing before. So I had to go, plus they were also too short. So I had to go back, unpick it, make new sleeves, and fix the entire thing. So that's what I've been doing. I've been recording that ever since I got my gooseneck. And also, I have been working on his pants. His Hakumo pants. They're finally done. I'm so glad they're done. Those took me like 6 months to make. And I kept doing the wrong thing. And I had to actually go through the process of patterning it out and actually measuring the model that I was using in order for it to actually work. And then also I had to do his freaking his top coat, his suika. And you probably saw the short if you were on here on Twitter or X. And I basically said, yeah, so guess what? I have to redo this entire thing because the freaking part that's more traditional is actually modified in Inuyasha's outfit. Because it's more of a like traditional kimono style suika than it is like for the collar. So I had to do that. Half of Inuyasha has just been me measuring and remeasuring. I haven't even gone back to his face yet. But at least the face is gonna take like what, an hour to actually finish up, and then the rest of it is basically going to be fixing up the body, some adding highlights and such to the body, painting his nails, fixing one of his nails because one of his nails is kind of giving the lesbian cut right now. Then I also need to make his hair, which that's making the hair itself is gonna be like a whole day. Unless I decide to cheat and cut one of my old wigs. If I do that, then I can have Inuyasha's hair done within like, not that long. Because his hair is really easy to like kind of do, except for like the bangs. And the bangs are gonna be a nightmare because that's the 90s bangs. That is the 90s Rumiko Takahashi bangs. And those are such a specific type of bangs that you really gotta pay attention, otherwise you're not gonna do it right. But, oh, and I also gotta fix the eyes again, but the eyes are gonna be easy. The eyes is probably the easiest thing to do. And also in terms of like the whole, the short I was gonna do based off of eyes, I'm gonna try and do it again. Because for the past 2 weeks since me trying to actually do this, actually try to do the part of that for the stream, for some reason the 3D printer that I was using kept not lifting properly. And because it wasn't lifting properly, it kept making the eyes stuck. So it would basically keep on getting filled prints. So I'm gonna adjust the settings, plus also it's been really hot, which has been messing with the resin. That's probably another reason why it's been so messed up. But because of that, I haven't really been able to have the chance to do any 3D modeling for the past few weeks. It's starting to cool down a bit now here in South Rushifort, but it's still kind of hot, still kind of humid. It's probably not going to be like really cool until like September, October. And also, I guess while I'm here, since I am working on it steadily, I am going to start doing some audio dramas. I'm actually working on one right now. I've just been waiting for the pop blocker that I ordered like 2 weeks ago to arrive. It still hasn't arrived. It's been like 14 days. It's coming from the distributor, so I have to wait. But I'm trying to get a pop blocker so that way I can do some more recording. I already have one script, one intro script done, and I have a listener script that I'm working on. And then two of my dear friends, they're going to be helping me with some voice acting. So that's another thing I'm hoping to do, because I want to bring some more lore into the world of Wozwald. and some more lore into, me. Into the lore that is Lafayette Dio. Especially because, like I said, originally, the concept of Lafayette, or Lafayette Dio, is actually from a game that Definitely Ashi made called Godly Promotion. But, technically, we are legally distinct, because the original Lafayette, the one who is known as the God Lafayette, who takes over for the boundary in that game, is originally this guy named Edgar Harper. Me? I don't freaking remember what my old name used to be. I don't remember what my old name used to be. I didn't end up falling in love with Origin. Oh, not romantically in love with Origin. You can basically consider me, Lafayette Dio, as a full-on alternate universe, alternate concept. I don't know who Enga is. Hopefully Enga didn't get stabbed to death because I took over. I mean, to be fair, I was the one who got stabbed to death. So yeah, he's probably fine back on Earth. He's probably fine. Especially because, she keeps working on, Godly Promotion in between. Though she's been distracted by the fact that she realizes she has the power of a printer and I start making newies of the two main characters instead of actually making a game. But it's kind of between her and the world, so. But, aside from that, like I said, I really want to focus on working on more lore and also getting some more content out. Because, hey, that's what I want to do. I like writing. I like 3D modeling. I like making dolls. And also, I've been trying to figure out who I'm going to do next since Ashi so lovingly yelled at me about the fact that the custom Baldric doll that she's working on basically keeps having issues with printing. So, because of that, there's been a lot of melting, and she's been screaming, not at me, but just screaming at the void, because of the fact that it'll be like a month and a half, and then the freaking resin will just start leaking, and now Lo Bing-he, the Baldric doll that she so lovingly made with the prototype of Lojaya, is now just the head, once again. So yeah, she's been working on fixing that and trying to thicken the walls and add holes and also kind of fix the exposure settings. So once she does that, then I can actually start using the Lojaya 3D prototype again. Though at this point she's like, listen, just wait for me to finish working on the let me work on the feet. Let me work on the hands, because the hands look very amateurish. And just let me fix it. So that's what she's been doing. She's been trying to fix it so I can actually start using Lojaya instead of just buying a lot of the ones that we're using before. So that's what's going on. I'm also going to, I guess since Spooky Month is coming in, I am gonna work on I'm gonna finish working on Emil, like start working on the Emil Baldric doll that I did. Well, I guess he's a machine Baldric doll. The machine joint doll of Emil that I was working on last year. And then also, I'm gonna do another Chikawa doll. And I'm still deciding whether it's going to be Chikawa or if it's going to be Monster Usagi. Because I did say that I wanted to do another doll with them. But I also need to buy some more resin, and because I want Chikawa to become the same skin tone as Masa Hachiware, if maybe like just have a little bit more life to them. Since I am gonna do Magical Chikawa, so I'm probably gonna make a design based off of Magical Chikawa. God, I can't speak. Magical Chikawa. There we go. Do a design based off of Magical Chikawa, and keep going from there. I'm also probably gonna make the actual like baton as well. Since all I really have to do is print out the baton I made from the original 3D miniatures that I did of them, and then just zhuzh it up, make it longer, do stuff like that. make it longer. Yeah. But aside from that, like I said, hey, I'm here. I'm going to be working on Tessaiga today. So let's go into the... Where is it? 3D? Let's see. Is everything else off? Just making sure. Okay. And as for where that is... here it is. Yeah! There it is. There we go. Also, if you see this little chudling on the bottom, I have Emote Lab. So now I have like little emotes that I can just essentially kind of have around. It's just little me. It's just little me. Okay. One thing I do need to do quickly is that I need to turn off the screen so I can go and grab the references. I should have done that before. I really should have, but I kind of wasn't thinking. Okay, let's see. Let's see. How I do that again is do that, and then do this. I don't really need to change anything. Hold on. Let me just, let's see. Take this image, do it like this. Take this image. I can't see anything. Do it like that. Wait, hold on. It's this one. There we go. Excuse me. Alright, let's see. Alexa, I'm just quickly grabbing the... Hold on, that's Arnold. I don't want to put Arnold on. Let's see. Frames, image plane. There we go. Just grabbing Tessaiga. Where is... Oh god, where is it? Desktop. Void. Personal. Adventurer. Okay, let's see. It should be the ones for today. So it should be anything that's labeled as August. 888. Number 8. Number 8. Here we go. Oh, wait, no, that's the other thing. Where did it save to? You think I know where my own stuff would save to? Hold on. It is in... Oh, I freaking knew it was over there. There we go. It's under I. Image 11. Oh, wait, no, I remember what it was. Freaking WebP. Oh, shit. Hold on. Image file. Oh, son of a... I forgot about that. Oh my god, you have no idea how much I hate WebP. It is literally the worst file format of all time. And it can't even be like, oh yeah, it's just easy, just put it in like this. You can't. It's WebP. Let's see. I might have to go get the files myself again. Flesh-eating screwworms? What the hell? What are the name of an Eldritch Abomination? What the hell? Oh, let's see. Is this, it's totally from Nexus Mods, but is it a WebP? Wonderful. I'm trying to use an image that doesn't have a person inside. Is this one also WebP? They're all what? Wait, do I have to? Oh, I know what I have to do. I have to put the freaking WebP to WebP to JPEG converter. Yeah. Activate. I hate the fact that WebP has become a thing. Ew, that thing looks nasty. Freaking screwworms? Ugh. Absolutely disgusting. Let's care what the reference is. Save it in here. Oh, fuck, I saved it in the wrong place. Well, I guess it's staying there for now. There we go. Alright, I just need to fix this briefly. Also, I managed to get a vendor. Okay, 1, 2, and 1. There we go. There's Tessaiga! Okay, I just need to take this. I don't need to set to resolution, I just need to change the color gate is fine. Yeah, color gate is fine. Image plane. Yeah, I just need to change the. Let me move this out the way. What the? Did my things freeze again? Oh my god. My body froze again. You're joking. Ugh. Wait, hold on. I think I know what we have to do. You know what? Let me move this. Oh, it's so hot. I didn't want to put it on. Ugh. Oh, dang it. It's not... It's not plugged into. Ugh. There we go. Ugh. Yep, there it is. I just had to turn my freaking light on. Ugh, I exist in a 3D platform once again. Oh, okay. Let me just quickly... Honestly, no matter which way I do this, it's probably gonna be fine. Because normally what I do is that I just kind of take an image plane. Let's see. Yep. I usually just take an image plane, put it to front view, making sure that it's at 90. Make sure it's at 90, and then scaling it to about right here. I feel like that's what you're supposed to do. You're supposed to kind of take it and put it on a actual image plane. And polyplane, inner shading. And then you should just be able to... That's the actual shade of it. You don't really mess around with that. Lists. Image plane attributes. Let's see. Let's take that off. Take the plane. And then we should just be able to... Let's see. Display. That's how it goes to show how long it's been since I've been in Maya. It's been like a few months that I kind of forgot how to do a object display. Object display is fine. Mesh is fine. Tessellation is fine. Let's see. Attributes? No, that's fine. Let me just go ahead and bring back the delete. No, it doesn't really matter all that much. If it really bothers me, I can always fix it. Anyway, this one, I'm going to... Where are my layers? Take that down. Let's see. Take this. Take the time slider off, 'cause I don't need it. Take this. That's the range slicer. Take that off. Take the command line off, because I don't use commands. I don't really need to use commands. That's the only reason why I don't use commands. Okay. Let's see. Image layer editor. We are going to create a new layer of assigned objects. Just put this one as a plane. And then we're just gonna turn off visibility. Okay. So this is gonna be fun. Because I bought my tablet. I'm probably not gonna have to use my tablet because everything is kind of like, kind of straightforward. So I guess I'm just gonna have to BS the hell out of this. Okay, so we're gonna start with cube. Let's see, do I need to use any of my cylinders yet? No. I also have a bunch of, like settings from my professor. The professor that I have screamed about so many times. Oh, I don't need this one. Whereas I still have all of his settings, so joke's on me. Joke's on me, I'm still using his stuff. Let's see. Let's see my... Oh, everything's fine. Yeah. But yeah, we're just gonna start like really easy, just starting off from a square. Because everything starts from a square. Also, like I've said many times before, I do like using Autodesk Maya because of the fact that it is a... I mean, you can sculpt in it. People have sculpted in it. I'm pretty sure some people who worked on the Spider-Man movie, The Wolf Miles Morales, they used Maya. I mostly use it for blocking out. Or unless I'm like working on stuff for classes. Let's see. I'm just coming up with like a standard block out. Then what I usually do is that let's see, multi-cut. Let's see, I usually multi-cut about right here and right here. Honestly, I'm gonna multi-cut, see how I like it. If I don't like it, then I'm just gonna exit back out. And then what I'll do is that I will just extrude. That's what I normally do, is that I do everything by extrusion. Let's see. Okay, that's too big, so we're gonna exit out of that. Go back to object mode. And we're just going to... Because Tessaiga, we don't want it to be super thick, we don't want it to be super thin. There we go. You can also, it's also controllable based off of my mouse settings. Let's see. Put that back in front view. That's too far, so make sure to fix it. And it's like, you want to save, but the best thing about Maya is that it also has like auto-save functions, so I don't have to worry too much. Okay, exit out of object mode, go back into faces. Oh, wait, hold on. That's not supposed to happen. What the? Yeah, I thought so. There we go. Take the face of that. Extrude out. Fix that. Yep. Then there we go. Okay, now it's making it's proper. Right. Making sure to use the camera. Because you want to use the camera whenever you're adjusting things, otherwise it's just going to take a world view. Okay. Extrude. Scale. Actually, we're gonna scale it out this way. We're gonna scale it out that way. That way, it's like this. Like, honestly, my favorite thing out of 3D modeling in general is just 3D modeling out weapons. Like, I even 3D modeled out my own weapon, Lazarus. Like, while Ashi did most of the work in terms of, like, the V-Roid stuff, I know who basically did Lazarus. But, oh god, I have to I mean, there's lore behind Lazarus. There's lore behind everything. Though I do wish I had gotten another drink before I got in here. But I have a not black latte. I have a blue lavender latte with, that's blue lavender latte with, what's it called? Chamomile? Yeah, chamomile. And it's actually pretty good when you sweeten it properly. Let's see. You actually want to grab onto both of these. I'm just gonna scale them rather than do anything else. I kind of wish I got the reishi hot chocolate as well. But I just spent a bunch of money on my textbooks for the semester. So I'm just like, oh, I need to save up the rest of this. But it's like, I wasn't thinking that my Genki book was gonna be this expensive. Just like, ugh. And I got it on discount. I mean, I got it on discount as well, but this time I had to, like, actually pay the difference. So I'm just like, ugh. Fine, whatever. Also, I guess it's this summer season. I should start finding a better. Oh wait, that's not supposed to happen. Finding more music. I've been using Dova Syndrome mostly. Not Edge, Face. Hold on. Turn that off, go to this one. Like, I use Dova Syndrome for everything now. Before it used to be Pixabay. But now Pixabay uses a lot of AI. So I've just been like trying to stay away, except for like specific artists who don't use it. It's like, come on. Also, that's another reason why if you find if I'm using stuff that looks old, that's because the fact that I'm using stuff from like circa 2020 and earlier, because all that stuff will basically not be marked as AI because it's from before AI became popular. Oh, son of a... There we go. Oh, that's why. It's taking over all the edges, all of the faces. Let's see. Exit out on that. Make sure it's still... Wait, it's coming together. It's shaping. That's the one thing that randomly happens. It's like, you can do this in Blender. I just do it in Maya because I'm more used to Maya, and it's technically like industry standards. So I was like, oh, everybody uses Maya. That's a lie. Everybody uses Blender because Blender's free. My freaking professor, he's always like, oh, you have to use this, you have to use that. Because it's industry standard, because it's industry standard, they have like a 24-hour like service line. So if anything happens, you can talk to somebody. I'm like, yeah, but I could also go to YouTube and find somebody who's been using it for like 13 years, and they could fix it in like 24 minutes. So is there really much of a difference? I'm a crazy ass professor. He caused me so much stress. He caused me so much stress, but I can't deny that even though he caused me so much stress during these 4 years of being in college, legitimately, I still use some of his shit and it pisses me off! It pisses me off because, look, he's right! He's right of all the stuff that I use! That's why I've been trying to learn different techniques! That's why I've been using references! That's why I've been trying to learn how to, that's why I've been trying to learn how to make, like, use better reference photos for when I'm working on stuff. Like, oh, it's so infuriating because he's so right, but you also don't want to say that he's right because he's the type who's probably gonna be, like, all matter-of-fact smug about it. Like, ugh. And also, I probably should have said, I'm not gonna 3D model out the freaking fur parts of Tessaiga because I have fur. I have faux fur. So what we're gonna do is I'm gonna model out the blade of Tessaiga, the hilt, the actual hilt and sword guard, and this part right here. But I'm gonna make it smooth, because if I try to add spiking to it, like in the actual photo, in a 3D model, what's going to happen is that it's going to cause like, issues with the printing. So that's what I'm gonna do. That's the plan. So I'm gonna model it out as is, and we're gonna grab a picture of Tessaiga in its dormant state as well, and use that. I could have used a, you know, already made 3D model of Tessaiga. There's obviously some that are on Colts 3D. There's obviously some that are from like, you know, the games from like the 2000s that are 3D taken out. But I was like, I'm a 3D modeler. I might as well use my 3D modeling gear in order to do it. Like, that's the number one thing that I should probably do, is that I'm trying to look at Colts 3D. That's another reason why I've been looking for other stuff too. I 3D modeled out some shoes for a Nui recently, because the only one I found was like these little rain boots, which are very cute. I used them as a reference point while I was working on it, so I can make it look, you know, better. Because what I'd love to do, I'd love to get some rubber filaments. I'd love to get some rubber filament and essentially make shoes like they do in fashion dolls. But that's what I'd love to do. Let's see. This is looking pretty good, all things considered. I'm probably gonna add another vertex. I'm probably gonna cut this all up anyway. So I'm probably gonna add some more multi-cuts here, multi-cuts there. That's to make it easier, because it's gonna be too blocky. And I know I'm gonna shave it down anyway when I actually get to working on it. Because you still have to shave it down from any supports. Let's see. That's looking pretty good. Right now I'm just kind of fixing anything based off of the reference. I gotta add a little bit more to this. Let's see. I need to add like a little music video, little like music list for in between. Because as much as I love the beach theme isn't the only thing I use. The reason why I use this theme is because it's very RPG-esque, going to the tavern, going to the pub, going to the tavern, trying to get your first, trying to get your missions. Like, going to the NPC and be like, hey, welcome, welcome! Are you here for a new mission? I see. Do you want to do it based off of rank or based off of character? I will warn you though, if you do it based off of character, you may not be at the right level in order to do this. Do you still want to do it based off of character? Like something like that. But just like God, I love the RPG aesthetic? Oh, that was a random message I got. I love the RPG aesthetic. It's great. That's one of the main things that even got me into doing like a lot of this stuff. Okay, that's looking good. I'm probably gonna add some more cuts at the very top. Yeah, like that. Alt. Fix this. Yeah, fix this. Edge select. Actually, no, I can do vertex select. Did it grab all of it? Yeah, it grabbed all of it. But yeah, it's like, I love the RPG aesthetic, and then also, I always get mad anytime I see a new series comes out. Yeah, anytime I see when a new series comes out, and it's like, oh, I, the tank of the group, got kicked out of the party for being too slow. I'm like, he's a tank! He's supposed to be slow! His main thing is doing aggro! Why are you kicking out the motherfucker who was aggroing most of your enemies? But I would never kick out the tank. I hate playing tank. The one few times I played tank in Final Fantasy XIV were the worst times of my entire life. Except for the really nice people who really helped me out while playing Dark Knight. But after that, I was like, fuck it, I'll play DPS. I will permanently play DPS. But now it's like they freaking bought Shadowbringers, and now they're like, hey, you want to play Gunbreaker? You want to play Gunbreaker? And I'm like, I don't want to play Gunbreaker. I want to carry around a giant cool sword. Like, cool, guess you better be happy to playing a tank again. I'm like, I hate my life. I hate my life. I hate my life. I hate my life. And it's like, the thing is, I've met some really nice tanks. I've met some really nice tanks. I've met some really nice DPS. But by God, in all of my days, in all of my existence, in the 28 plus 300 years of my life, have I ever hated playing tank in a raid? Fuck that. Never again. I will DPS, I will be Wall Tank Dragoon. I am never going to freaking play a tank in raids. Ever again. Because I swear some of the rudest people are in raid. Especially in freaking Crystal Tower. Fuck that. I have never met a group of people who want to throttle so badly. And they, they act all smug about it, and they talk about it in the public chat. Like, not even your freaking, private chat. The main chat. And at first you think, oh, they're probably not talking about me. They're probably talking about somebody else. And then they specifically say, Team C's tank. And I'm like, wait a goddamn minute, I'm fucking Team C's tank. You're talking about me? The fuck did I do? This is my first time being a level 50 tank! And it's like, ooh, I hate them, I hate them. I hate them with every inch of my being. You will never catch me dead playing tank. Okay, let's see. Okay, that's looking good. I've added some more cuts in there. Yeah, I've added some more cuts. Now what I just want to do, it's looking pretty good. Yeah, I just want to fix up some of the rotation. Maybe not like this. And like this. No, I don't want to extrude. There we go. No, there we go. Take this. Probably no reason why I was doing it like this. I'm doing it based off the camera. You don't have to do it based off the camera. Take that out. Take this one in. Oh man, it bent. I really gotta fix this. Okay. That's why it's important to check your work too, otherwise it's gonna look all janky. What the? Oh, son of a... No, not that, not that. I'm probably gonna post this as a short too. Ah, son of a... Come on. Alright. Oh god, my freaking throat's already hurting. It's been so long since I talked, and now it's just like, oh, it's been so long. Why are you talking? You're like, I have to talk. That's kind of my whole shebang. It's a shebang, it's shaboing boing. Let's see. It's probably not equal, but that's fine. I'm getting ready to like kind of see if I can flatten it out a little bit more. Let's see, is it? Let's see. Ambient editor, attribute editor. I just need to... I'm not gonna worry about it. I was trying to set it back to exactly 90 degrees, but seeing as how I'm modeling on an angle anyway, it actually doesn't kind of matter. Okay. Back. But I like using vertex for like stuff that needs like very minimal fixing, because it's like you just kind of inch it into place. Yeah, inch it into place. We just have to do it one at a time just to make sure. Also, like, by no means am I a professional. I'm still very much a beginner when it comes to doing 3D modeling. I'm trying to get better at it each day. But I'm still very much a beginner. Like, I want to get to the point where I can actually 3D sculpt my own garage kits. Because I like the idea of having like my own little garage kit collection. And since I, you know, have a 3D printer, I could do it at home instead of asking for a vendor. I mean, I might have to once I start casting, but that's later in the future. Okay. Because it's like, I want to get good to the point where I can go to WonFest. And they have WonFest in Rochefort now. Well, they bought it here. They bought it to Rochefort. And I gotta say, they bought it to like this one convention I went to, and I was like so impressed. I did see the people who were there, like, you know, 3D slot with the 3D like dragon slop, but everybody ignored them. But people were really there for the figures, and I was like, oh, I want those, I want it, but I couldn't spend as much as I wanted to, because, well, one, rent, two, I was going to, I just got back from, like, New York, and three, I already spent most of my money on Scum Villain merch, so I really couldn't, buy any, like, figurines. The most of it was also like stuff that was like really popular too, which makes sense. I did some original content stuff, which I do love about like WonFest. It's like you can literally make your own 3D, your own original characters, and people will be like, see it, be like, wait, that's my shit, and want to buy it. I'm like, that's so cool. That's really cool. Okay, let's see. That looks about right. I'm just gonna fix this by making it look a little straighter. Okay, let's see. Let's see. Oh, wait. Like I said, if it's a little wonky, I could always edit. I could always fix it a bit. That, but this. Okay. Still a little wonky. I'll probably fix that in post. Oh right, I forgot. I need to add the freaking let's see. Oh wait, I could probably fix that now? I'm gonna pull it back so it actually looks like it has a sword edge. Like, dang, is everybody on today? Let's see. Let's see, how does that look within Vertex mode? I think I'll do that manually. That's fine if I gotta fix it manually. Where did it come from? Oh god, okay, this is gonna go all the way back. Recent commands list. Ugh, no. I think I should have saved. I did not save. That's fine. How much do I have to fix? Okay, that's not as bad. Yeah, I'll save in a minute. Oh, frick. I didn't mean to press that. Oh no! It's like we spaz out again. Frick. Okay. That looks to be fine for the most part. Let's have some stuff that I need to fix later. I'll probably fix that in Blender. Because I feel like it's easier cleaning up in Blender than it is in Maya. We're gonna go ahead and put that as its own separate. Put it as Blade. And then, since I'm not going to set up Tessaiga, I'm not gonna like actually do the fur. What I'm gonna do is I'm gonna take cylinder 24. Yeah, I'll take cylinder 24 and I'll just literally squish it into place. Right. There we go. I gotta fix my key settings again, too. Okay, cool. My key settings has just informed me that I have, well, I have one of them connected to an expression. Cool. Okay, let's see. 2? Oh, wait, that's, simplify. That is simplify. I do not need to simplify. This is... Yeah, what we're just gonna do is that we're gonna take that, and I'm literally just going to put it right like this. Wait, no. Oh. No, that's stupid. Why would I do it like that when I'm really just getting ready to model out the hilt? Sword guard. And why does it look like... Did I just fix this? Oh my god. Okay. I know I just fixed this. Okay. Okay. I have to fix this. should have found my freaking elbow brace. I forgot how much I hunch like 3D model. It'd be better if I just edge select it. Oh, excuse me. Let's see. I should turn on like those freaking keyboard select settings so it shows you what I'm doing. I might do that next time for 3D modeling. But honestly, it's kind of boring. Right now I'm literally just going through QW over and over again. Okay. That's good. Okay. And then I should just be able to go into face settings. Pull that down. Oh my god. That's why you need perspective views for all of your stuff. It's fine. Again, I'll fix it in post. Edge. Yeah, I'm probably gonna go into the sculpting settings and pretty much fix it like that. So once I'm done with this and I transfer it out to Blender, I'll go into sculpting settings and pretty much fix it there. Okay. Oh no. Vertex. There we go. Ooh. Okay. Next we're gonna go into cube. Okay. Okay. Right now. Alright, so I'm gonna look at, let's see, Unbound Tessaiga. Oh, it's a, okay, so it's not a square, it is a cylinder. Okay. Okay, take that out. Cylinder 32. What the? Screw it, we're not gonna look at the back. I gotta fix it anyway. There we go. Alright. Let's see, I'm gonna measure this out. And I'm making this thicker because the last 3D model that I had to use that had, like, you know, the whole sword guard, they made it so thin that it kept breaking. Okay. What the? Oh, low perspective. Ugh. Do like this, do like that. Pull it down. Okay. Okay, and it's gonna be small because Tessaiga's sword guard is covered up by the fur anyway. Okay, looking at it from this perspective. I'm not too worried about that. I can fix it. I'm fixing in post. Let's see. I just need to make sure for when I do make the cuts. Well, when I make the cuts, it's centered. Let's see. Okay, that looks good. Okay. I'm gonna turn this off. Turn off the blade. Oh, come on. Turn off blade. And I'm gonna boolean this. Okay. It's directly circle? It's not completely circular. It's close to like this. Okay, so now what I could do is that I can duplicate, pull it up a bit, make it smaller, make it that big, make sure it's centered, pull it down. Okay, this one I'm not going to cut all the way. What I do is I'm going to put it right here, duplicate it out, add another one. The hell? Take this one, duplicate, put it right here. Because I don't want complete full cuts. I just want it to be cut in a way. Okay, these actually be a little bit bigger. Oh, wonderful. The elephants are jumping up on. The scourge of living under people. Ugh, okay. That should be good. Alright, take that, duplicate, pull it down here, pull this one up here, pull this one a little bit more down. And then make sure that it's about halfway, like right here. And now we're gonna boolean it. Let's see, boolean. Difference. Okay, that looks good, but it needs to be fixed just a little bit. So, take this part. Oh, no, not clone, not clone, not clone. Is that center? Okay, I think that's fine. Then we're going to delete history. We're going to delete history. Then we're going to take this, do the exact same thing. There we go. About right here. And the form. Not the form, not the form, not the form. Boolean. Okay, so that's acting as B and not A. That is 2. Yeah, like right there. But then I can delete history. There we go. I'm going to cover this part in blue so you don't have to worry about that. Okay, and then it has 4 cylinders cut into it. Bring it as close as possible. Because normally you wouldn't really see this, because again, Tessaiga's fur is covering it. But I still would at least like it look pretty, because that way when I do make Tessaiga as depowered form, you can see the sword hilt. I say pretty, I'm doing as best as I can. Right there. That's mine. I did with a 3D model out Shinmo as well. Like, there's so many different versions of Shinmo. My favorite is like Velixies from Scum Villain. I know I keep talking about Scum Villain. I have been reading under Danmei. Right now I'm reading Windy, Disabled War God because of my concubine. I'm reading that one. I'm reading Copper Coins, slowly reading through Copper Coins. I'm reading through My Husband and I Sleep in a Coffin, slowly reading through that. I'm reading through Heaven's Official Blessings very, very slowly. And I got volumes 1 through 3 of Erha. A Husky is White Cat Shizu, I see everybody talking about. I was like, oh, everybody's talking about Erha. And the guild that I'm in is a Danmei guild, and we're constantly talking about like Erha or Master Demonic Cultivation or Heaven's Official Blessing, or I saw like one person talk about Remnants of Faith. I saw like one person talk about Remnants of Filth, and I'm just like, oh. I mean, there's also like a bunch of like scummies in there too, and I'm like, I feel so enlightened when I see it, and I'm just like, man, I really should sit down and read through these, huh? But Erha is, like, really fucking thick. Like, the other books I have are really fucking thick. But Erha is thick. Like, I looked at Erha and I was like, oh, well, that's interesting. That's extremely large. That's extremely large. And it's like, compared to Scum Villain and the other ones, like, Erha is very, 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 very girthy. Huh? I could just do it like that, clone it out. The reason why I got Copper Coins is Erha was like, hey, read, if you want to see a horny priest, go read that. I'm like, I like horny priests. I like horny monks. Oh god, I probably shouldn't say that so loud. There we go. Make that a little bit more symmetrical. There we go. That's going a little bit too far in. Like, yeah, I got copper coins, that I also, like I said, I got, I only have, like, two heterosexual, Sanshia series, and that's, can you count the Apothecary Diaries? Apothecary Diaries is the Sanshia. Leprechaun Afraid of Devil is. Apothecary Diaries is Palace Intrigue. I guess technically, when the Disabled War God becomes my concubine, that one is also Palace Intrigue, but it's Palace Intrigue Transmigration. So it's kind of a he said, she said on the seashore. Well, I'm really enjoying it. I can't wait to get Volume 3, but I also need to buy a new phone, so I'm gonna see if I can get both, because I said I was going to find a way. Because I actually I bought both Airha and freaking Volume 4 of Heaven's Special Blessing from my school. So I'm just like, cool. The Academy spells Dawnmei. Hell yeah. Okay, we're just going to test. This is not going to look good. This is fine. We're going to combine these together, and then we're going to take this, and we're going to... Oh, I'm caps locking, that's why. Difference. Did that one not... Wait. Oh, that's why. Okay, and then let me... Oh, that looks pretty good, actually! Okay. Perfect! Alright, if that's the case, then what I'm gonna do is that I'm going to delete my history. Check it one more time. Yeah, that looks good. And then, I guess this is gonna be hidden anyway, so I guess I could add it, and nobody can complain. I'm gonna add the actual part that goes into the sword hilt, so like, what a katana connects to. Turn off my caps lock for like the 15,000th time. Oh my god, have I really been streaming for like almost 2 hours? Normally I'd be like, oh my back, oh my arm, oh my back, oh my arm, and I was like, I'm fine. I guess that also helps the fact that I haven't streamed in like 4 months, so my body isn't used to like not being on for so long, and so my body isn't like being like, hey, don't you want to end soon? I am getting thirsty. I am getting thirsty, so I might I don't know if I'll completely stop, but I'll probably go and take a break soon. Let's see. But also, going back to my novel talk for a second, I've been really enjoying Leprechaun Afraid of the Devil. I need to finish it because I have both volumes, volumes 1 and volume 2. But there was a what's it called? A tupologue? Not a tupologue. It's a duology. Yeah, duology. And I've been really enjoying it. I really like the little flower fairy, and I love Dunfang. So I forgot her name. I think it's Xiaolong? No, her name's not Xiaolong. Like the Xiaomei? It's not that. I have her name. I can't remember right now. I remember Dongfang's name because of freaking another character from another Sanshia I'm reading. Woxia Daoshi Xiang Naozi Yuken. The main character's name is Dongfen Xiaoyun. And I'm probably butchering the fuck out of that. But the main character is Dolphin Xiaoyun, and the main male lead in Love Between a Fairy and Devil, his family name is Dunfang. So like, oh yeah, Dunfang! And so that's the reason why I always remember his name. But it's like, I love their bantering. I love how he's so annoyed of her, but he never like completely tries to kill her. And she's so pestering when it comes to him. Like, it's so funny. Like, I like the actual novel better than I liked watching the series. But I tried watching the series on Netflix, and I immediately got mad because they put in a new male lead who I have dubbed as the not the dog on my man Gongi Shao. He's very Gongi Shao coded. And because he's Gongi Shao coded, he gives off the vibe of he's going to die off screen. And they made her fall in love with this guy in the original. And then it's like, that was like her whole point. It's like, oh, the reason why she wanted to become like an official was because she wanted to be close to him. And I'm like, ugh, girl, have some respect for yourself. Because in the actual book, she was working for like for one of her teachers, like a heavenly official, and who was like over like the fates and such. And she was like perfectly fine with just being doing her work, having her thing, being with her teacher, and then she ends up in the wrong place at the wrong time and ends up getting her body stolen by Donfang. And because she gets her body stolen by Donfang, she's kind of forced to basically work for him temporarily, which basically results in her having her body switched with his, so she's now stuck in his body. And of course she's going to panic when this guy tries to kill her by basically, destroying her soul. And so she actually ends up killing her own body. And because of that, now they're forced to share his body. It's so funny. I feel so bad for her. But it's also so funny because she literally sees like this really cute lingerie. She's like, I want that. Mind you, she's still in his body. He's like, no, you can't buy that. And she's like, I want that. Let me have that. And he's like, no, I'm gonna fucking kill you. Don't you dare. And it's so funny. I love her. I love her so much. Especially because like, she's a lot more clever in the novel compared to the adaptation. Like, they kind of, I don't want to say they made her airheaded, but it's like she's very on the balls. That's the best way to describe it, on the balls. Yeah, I don't like her in that one. It just doesn't look good. She's just not interesting. Oh crap, I went back. And also, like, another thing is that they made him like really they made him like willing to work with other people, do his own thing. I'm like, dude is a demonic cultivator who was off doing his own thing and was a freaking recluse. I don't want to say he was a recluse. He was a soloist who worked by himself like a long time. And the only reason why he even had people working with him because they were like, oh, most allegiance to you, oh demon lord. He's like, yeah, sure. And another thing that got me was the fact that they made it. Wait, oh god, I want orthographic view. Oh, no, shaded mode. There we go. What happened was that they basically made it so that his hair turned black. His hair was white in the original. And then he went around with like no armor because he doesn't need armor. He's a freaking strong ass demonic cultivator who's been sealed for like 500 years. Why would he need why would he need armor? They gave him like this really intricate armor, and I'm like, who is this? Because this is not Donfang. Maybe that's his evil counterpart Songfang. But it's not Donfang. And so I was like annoyed about that. And I was just like, I couldn't only watch one episode. I couldn't tolerate more than one episode. And I knew if I tried watching any other episodes, I would just be like, no. No. I can't stand that. No. Wait, did I? Let's see, what's the translation? Oh, the translation is over here. So, negative 90. 90. Negative 180. There we go. Wait, did I? What did I? Oh, I was about to say, like, when did I cut it? I was about to get really scared. Oh no. Negative 180. What 80? 90. 1, 2, 3. Oh god, my face is screwed up again. I look like a freaking. There we go. Oh, I was looking like a freaking, look how those statues called, the Dharmas. And my face looked like a Dharma. I was like, that's not what I look like. Hold on. There we go. I don't expect this one to be perfect either. There we go. That's fine. I'm gonna fix. Oh, it's almost symmetrical. Okay. So there's Inuyasha's, like, sword guard. And then the last thing is, of course, the guard. Let's see. Cylinder 32. But yeah, I like it when the protagonist gets to be, you know, smart. Like, there was this one series I was watching of a family member called Unveiled Jadewind. Peggy, that's my girl. I've never been so happy to see a female protagonist, and it's like, she's such a bad bitch. Don't let the face confuse you. Which one? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. There we go. There we go. But yeah, like I was saying, Yi-Pei is the GOAT. I love Yi-Pei. Because it's like, it was a detective show, and you already caught me hook, line, and sinker when you said it was a detective show. But it's like, her whole thing was that she was trying to find a culprit behind who killed her parents. Because everyone said, like, oh yeah, no, her father went mad and proceeded to kill everyone except for her. She was found and taken in, but she lost all of her memories of what happened that day. And while she did lose some memories, she didn't forget what happened. And she was like, my father wasn't like that. He was one of the gentlest people I know. He would never go and kill everyone, including his wife. And everyone could say, like, no. It's like, it's this thing that happened. He was probably trying to, you know, take over the crown. And obviously that's not what happened. And she's like investigating like these things that are happening because these like women are disappearing. And also the fact that her friend was supposed to be getting married to like this guy from the like, I was in barbarians, like kind of like the barbarians, and she didn't want to. So during the time where she was supposed to be doing like this dance before she leaves, she pretty much something happens, and it's like this Ashura that comes down, and everybody's freaking out because it's like, oh, it's a bad sign, it's a bad sign, and she burns to death. And it turns out that that Ashura was actually a kite. So somebody had purposely gone after her friend and was trying to kill her, and succeeded supposedly. So now Pei is trying to figure out who killed her, and she ends up getting conscripted into working with this guy who's like, he's an astronomer and such. He prefers to work by himself, but they end up working together, and it's like, at first you think they're not gonna get along, but you can see that they got some chemistry. But also it's like, she kinda, I'm not gonna lie, she was kind of the man of the series, because that man was always getting into distress, and she was always the one having to save him or help him, and I'm just like, oh, this is such a reversal. Like, he saved her a few times, and most of the time she was the one, like, saving him. And I was like, yeah, that's her wife. That's her wife. Also, I do love the fact that it's like, they could have gone down the route where she, like, oh, supposedly forgives her freaking, what are they called? She forgives the people who killed her family, and they tried to go down that route during the last few episodes, and it's like, no, she was absolutely pissed off, that they basically tried to do this, because he tried to, like, be like, you need to stop this, you're gonna destroy yourself, and mind you, it's supposedly his father was involved with what happened, and it's like, you can never figure out what happened, because every time she got close to figuring out who was involved, that person would die. So somebody was like covering up their tracks by constantly sending out assassins anytime they revealed anything to Yi Pei. Li Pei. Oh god, my mouth's getting dry. So it's like, you got all of these officials dying. You got all these people who are involved with, like, the government and such. And the, Emperor isn't saying anything. Because technically he doesn't know what happened. Why his brother went and did that. I mean, it benefited him because he's still Emperor. But still, he didn't exactly know. And girl was pushing her luck the entire fucking time. Because it's like, technically she was taken in by the royal family and technically did become a princess. It is like, girl was pushing her luck. Emperor kept on getting pissed off at her, being like, you always getting in trouble. You always causing this shit. I'm gonna make you pay. And he just gives her house arrest. And it's like, he only ever gives her house arrest. That's like, it's like he let her get away with so much. Yeah, okay, she would have gotten freaking executed, but it's like, no, he let her get away with quite a lot. But also, like, they killed my favorite character, which is her uncle. Her uncle was so cool. It's like, I'm like, kind of keeping things vague, and then, like, I'm sure there's some people who may want to watch Unveil Jade Win. Also, had a really boppin', theme song, too. It was one of my favorite theme songs of like a wuxia, of like a sanxia. Not wuxia. It's no, it's just palace intrigue. That's the best way to describe it, as palace intrigue. I can't completely describe it as a wuxia. Costume drama. Costume drama is the word I'm looking for. Let's see. Can I bevel this? There we go. But every time I say bevel, I have to stop myself from saying the stupid joke. The stupid joke from before, because it technically involves another VTuber's name, and I'm like, it's such an obvious joke, but it's still funny. Let's see. I'm gonna make that equal. Make it out a little bit more. Equal that out a little bit more. Yeah, there we go. Is that? That could be a little bit farther up. There we go. And then I'm just gonna add a spear. Alright. Spread it out even more. I'm gonna make it like really small, like that big. Grab it, put it inside. I thought we could just a little bit bigger. There we go, just so I could see it. Grab that. Grab that. There we go. Yeah, do I want? I might do it. I might sculpt it. That's what I'm probably gonna do. I'm going to add some more multi-cuts in here. So that way when I put it into Blender, I'm gonna sculpt out Tessaiga's like little slashes from what would be represented as the what's it called? The strips of fabric. These are like strips of leather. Just gonna add those. I could probably add a little bit more when I'm in there. Cause like the multi-cutting basically helps to add more space for when you're sculpting, so you're not just sculpting out a block. It also helps with like high poly and low poly. You don't really need to add that many multi-cuts when you're low polying, but when you are doing high poly, you do have to add it. Okay. And like the stuff that doesn't need to be molded out, I'm not gonna add any multi-cuts to it. Alright. And that's how that looks. And then when I bring back in the blade, okay, the blade I'm going to make bigger. But yeah, I'm gonna fix the blade and I'm gonna fix the blade by adding more multi-cuts, and I'm going to flatten it out a little bit more. I'm gonna do all of that in Blender. But yeah, that's what it looks like so far. In between, so this is what the blade looks like right now. I've still got plenty of fixing I need to do, but the actual hilt of the blade itself is actually pretty fine looking. Like I said, the most thing I'm happiest the most about is this. Let's see. I'm probably not gonna do Blender today. I'm probably gonna fix the rest of it and just post a video of it. So, but yeah, that's where we got it. That's what we got. We got bits and pieces of Tessaiga. I basically blocked it out, and I just this part's done. I just gotta sculpt it in Blender, and this part is gonna be fixed in Blender. But yeah. That's the start to Tessaiga! It looks great, right? Well, it probably still looks really shitty. But that's what it looks like! Yeah. Yeah, there we go. I'm gonna go ahead and screenshot this. Yeah. Alright. I think that's a pretty good place to stop at, actually. At an hour and 46 minutes, we pretty much got most of Tessaiga pretty much done. So I'm gonna save it out, and we're gonna, you know, where is it? Go back to our screen. Oh, there's my thing doing robot hands again. But yeah, that's what it looks like so far. Like, gosh, it's been a while since I've been able to do a full-on full-on 3D modeling screen. Tessaiga 3D lockout. I mean, I've been 3D modeling like on and off like the past few for a while. This is the first time in a while I've actually been able to just sit there and, you know, just 3D model out. It's been fun. Let's see. But yeah, I'm happy with how it looks. It's doing good. It's doing fine. And honestly, I'm happy with where I am right now. So I'm gonna see if I can get my 3D printer to start working more. I'm gonna take the leftover trash resin that I have, use the rest of that, so I don't have to open. I don't have to work with like the other bottle of resin that I had. It's just a combination of like 2 separate resins. I'm gonna fix the exposure settings. I'm gonna get all of that out. But yeah, I think I'm gonna spend the rest of the day working on Inuyasha's clothing, just get that all done. So that way I can get started on fixing up his face up and such. But you know what? That's good. That's fine. I'm happy with how everything turned out. So I'm gonna go ahead and get ready to go. So, to those in the past, to those in the present, and to those in the future, I'll see you somewhere beyond the boundary. Bye-bye. Wait, there we go. There's the music. I don't know why the music wasn't working for a minute there. Let's see. Am I gonna send anybody out? Nah. I think I'm going for now. Bye. Bye.